What's up, Dingle Bears? Happy Tuesday to everyone. Today is November 13th, 2012. Today is the release day for Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Yes, that's right. I finally succumbed and bought the game. As you guys could tell by my other videos, I am more of a Battlefield guy. And I wasn't actually originally going to get Black Ops 2, but I saw some gameplay and I saw some of the Yaush and PTFO live stream with that Big D-Bag, Minnesota Burns, and the other guys, and I gotta say he's actually a pretty cool guy outside of his videos. But anyway, so I am kind of happy that I bought the game. It is pretty cool. The video you guys are watching is my first match. I loaded up the game, loaded up a kill confirmed match, and as soon as it loaded I hit record, so this is what you guys are watching. As you guys can see, as with all other Call of Duty games, you cannot choose a custom class until you get to level 5. If you have a decent match, your first match, you can get to level 5 pretty easy, which I do. So you're stuck with one of the 3 original standard classes in the Call of Duty games, and you can unlock 2 more before that. But like I said, if you have a decent match, you'll get to level 5 no problem at the end of the first match. The one thing I really have to give them credit for is the graphics. The game does look really good. It might be the best looking game in the series, but I do have to give them a lot of respect for the fact that they're able to go and make games that are gorgeous looking like this, and they aren't too demanding on the PC. The requirements aren't too insane, so a lot more people can actually play the game. I'm playing the game on max settings, full 1080p with everything completely maxed out. I have fraps limited to 40 frames per second, so I couldn't tell you exactly what my actual frames per second were. Maybe I can open up another match and check that out for you. The gun sounds do sound pretty good in this game. They kind of do sound a little bit clicky, but it's not so bad. It's better than the Modern Warfare game for sure, Modern Warfare 3. But again, I was only able to use the first gun, which is a Scorpion Evo. I will make some other gameplay videos featuring some of the other guns and stuff. But yeah, the guns do sound okay. It's definitely not on the same level as Battlefield 3 with the accuracy of the guns. But Battlefield 3 aims for more of a simulation, whereas this is more of an arcade, so I can't really criticize them for that. While we are on the topic of Call of Duty games, I have a confession for you all, and I'm going to say it, and then I'm going to run and hide in a corner. I never actually played Black Ops 1. I keep hearing from everyone that it was the best in the series, and I believe it, but I never actually played it. I was always a big Battlefield guy. When Black Ops came out, Bad Company 2 was huge. I love that game. I love the story. I played that story all the time. I was insanely addicted to that game. And then Modern Warfare 3 came out. I bought that. Even then, I bought it on Steam, and I got it on a sale, and I played 6 hours of it just because I was so addicted to Battlefield 3, and I am still addicted to Battlefield 3. That's not to say this won't change for this game. I'm hoping it will, but I think Battlefield 3 is always going to have that place in my heart. The one reason I know I'm going to like this game more than the others is the zombies. I never really actually got into the zombies. I played it a bit with World at War, which still is my favorite game in the series, by the way. But I never really got into it. I guess at the time I wasn't really into that thing, but I think it is cool now. So I'm going to give it a shot. I have some friends that play this game a lot too, so that'll give me a chance to get in there and get involved and play. I play a lot of games by myself, and I think Zombies is a game where you want to kind of play with friends, so you have, some fun. So definitely going to give that a shot. So the maps on this game. I'm just trying to answer some of the questions I think you guys are going to have for me about this game, if you don't already have the game. It's really hard for me to say. The only map I was able to play on was the map you guys are looking at. This is called Yemen. Yemen. Anyway, it does look good. Obviously, the textures and the details good. In terms of size, I'd have to say it's pretty similar to Modern Warfare 3 from what I could tell. Definitely a lot more places you can drop off in the middle and die. As you can see in the video, I do have a suicide. Other than that, I mean, it's not, it's very similar to the things you'd see in other Call of Duty games. There are a lot of buildings and a lot of levels, so lots of camping positions and lots of other strategic places. So I mean, other than that, it's not really anything spectacular. It's just more of a variety, that's all. While watching the live stream last night, I did see a lot of really cool levels, and I think you guys are going to really like them, and I'm going to like them too once I get a chance to play them. Now it is time for me to vent. When I purchased this game on Steam, I pre-ordered it. I saw the release date of midnight, so I stayed up to midnight to watch and wait for the game to release, and I had my recording software ready and everything, and then midnight game, no access. So I was like, what the hell? So I waited till 1, no access. Then I come to find out they wait till 3. I understand why they do that. Steam waits till 3 for you to release the game. So I kind of understand because it gives everyone a chance. Like anyone on the Pacific Coast has a chance to start their gaming at the exact same time we do. I understand that. But I still think that, and the bullshit part is the people I know were waiting outside of EB Games, Best Buy, Future Shop, all that shit. And they had no access to the game until 3 a.m. So these guys were waiting until 1 or 2 in the morning and got home and had no access until 3 a.m. But enough of that. Let's get back to the game and focus on that. I can honestly say that this is the first time in a very long time I've played a Call of Duty match and actually enjoyed myself. My beef is still the same, as there's no teamwork, there's no strategy involved. You just kind of run around like a chicken with your head cut off and kill anyone. But for the first time, I think maybe even in the whole series, I think that, maybe that's not such a bad thing. And I like that the matches are really quick. So you're in and out in 5 minutes. That's what she said. But it does kind of piss me off when people compare Call of Duty to Battlefield. It's pretty much like, comparing Mario Kart to Forza Motorsport. It's, they're both racing games, but they're completely opposite in the genre. Battlefield's more of a simulation, more of a teamwork, more of a strategic game that involves teamwork to win matches, and there's lots of different ways to approach each game. Call of Duty's kind of the opposite. The maps are so small and congested and there's no vehicles, there's just gunplay, so it's all the same. But, I'm starting to realize that maybe that's not so bad. Black Ops 2 may actually open up a new door for me into gaming and the way I approach shooters. And maybe not be such a hard ass and just lean towards Battlefield 3 all the time. Quite possibly my favorite thing about the new game is the heads-up display. Everything looks really cool, really digital, really futuristic. They went with more of a futuristic look to the game, and I believe a lot of the perks and guns and stuff later on as you level up are actually more futuristic, and I believe from what I saw in the single player, it's a very futuristic style game too, but then they're still able to revert back and do the zombies and keep that classy looking and keep that cool as always. Again, I never really played it. I played it a bit on World at War, but never really got into it, so I'm hoping now I can get into it more. Kind of pissed me off that I pre-ordered the game. I had the money, I had the extra money to spend on a pre-order, and I didn't see anything else coming out that I really wanted. And so I pre-ordered the game, which, by the way, it's a big file. It's about 22 gigabytes. And, I was kind of upset about paying the full price for the game because I didn't think I was going to play it that much. And I still am not too sure, but I think I might give this one a chance. Anyway, so I get it pre-ordered, get it downloaded. I'm going to look it up, blah, blah, blah. And then I see that there's a Far Cry 3 pre-order available. And that kind of pissed me off because I've been looking for that game for a long time. And it's finally going to be available. Actually not that far from now. Far Cry 3 is available, I don't know when. December 4th is the day that Far Cry 3 is available. So I guess I really owe it to myself to give Black Ops 2 a chance. As I said, I never played Black Ops 1. Sorry. And I never really got into any of the other ones. I played Modern Warfare 2 a lot. I never prestige, but I still got to a pretty high level. Just lost interest, and I think I owe it to myself to give this game a fair chance. The problem I have with games is that I buy them out of impulse. Games like Guild Wars 2, I bought purely out of impulse, and I haven't really played it. I love the game, I just haven't really played it. I buy a lot of games when they're on sale and just don't really play them that much. So I owe it to myself to give that a chance. And just in general, I tend to lose interest in games pretty fast. I bought Borderlands 2 and I loved it. Probably not as much as the first one, but I've only got 7 or 8 hours in that game, and really I should have more. Alright guys, that's pretty much going to do it for this video. I go 15 and 17 on the match. A lot better than I thought, considering I haven't played Call of Duty game in months. So that's pretty much going to wrap up the video. If you guys like the video, leave a like, leave a comment. If you guys have any questions, concerns, just want to say hello. And of course, subscribe if you haven't already. We're at 100 subscribers, so the first contest is over. The next contest is at 250 subscribers. Other than that, guys, don't really have much to say. This will be Mr. Dingles signing off. Peace.